everyone, welcome back to All Things Duncombe, back with another hair tutorial. Today I'm going to be doing some starter locks slash retwists on my dad's hair, so make sure to stay tuned. To start, I'm going to show you the products. I'm using some mango and lime lock growth. It's like a grease. Murray's beeswax. Some mousse to set the hair. Twisting comb and a rat tail comb. And now we're gonna get started. So I'm putting the product on my hand so it'll be easy to access. I don't have to keep bending down on the table, but you'll see I kind of just, work with it as I go. I'm putting the beeswax on my hand as well. This is fast time. All I'm doing right here is just putting some clips on my sleeves so it'll be easier to access everything. If you have like a jacket or something, that'll work as well. But now, as you can see, we are starting with the first section. So I'm starting off by sectioning off his hair in the back. And I'm just going to let it go fast on this part. I will slow it down. I started off in the back, twisting it, adding the clips, and then blow drying the hair instead of having him sit under the dryer at the end. And that is what the first row looks like. I know you guys are probably like, what is going on? But just stay tuned. I want you to kind of watch the process first, and then I'm going to slow it up and break it down. So now, as you can see, this is real time. I have the back section done, and I have the real-time video here. So I'm just sectioning off the hair first and foremost. And make sure you section off right with that rat tail comb. And then you're going to use your clips to get the hair that you're not working on out of your way. So from that bigger section, I'm going to split it down into a smaller section. So this is the smaller section here. I'm going to go straight across, and then I'll make the parts in that smaller section. So I'm just cleaning up this section here. And then the first product, the mango and lime grease, that's what you're going to be putting in between, on the scalp, in between your parts and things like that. So we're going to start off, I'm adding some more grease to my hair because that's basically what it is. It's like grease specifically for people who have lock styles and locked hair. So I'm adding the grease first to the scalp. Make sure it gets nice and moisturized because no style is going to look good with the dry scalp. And his hair is freshly washed. I don't wash it in the video, but he did wash his hair, so it's a little damp. You probably could use a spray bottle if you want, but I didn't really feel the need to. But I'm just sectioning the hair off with my fingers. And then, as you can see, I went in with the beeswax, and you're just going to go in a twisting motion. You want to make sure that all your dreads are in the same motion. So I like to, because I'm right-handed, I twist my hair to the right. So I'm going to be showing you a couple different methods. The first method was just with my fingers, literally twisting it around. And then after you get it to the consistency that you like, you're going to add it with you're going to seal it with the clip, the metal clip. So now I'm going to repeat that process on the next part. And with the locks, the parts don't have to be crispy clean, especially for starter locks. So that's why on some of the parts I just went in with my fingernail. And again, this is the method with your fingers, where you're literally just using your index and your thumb, and you're just going to twist that hair, swirl it around till it gets tight at the root, and then seal it with the clip. All right, so now we're going to repeat this process, but instead of using our fingers, I'm going to show you really quickly how to use the twisting comb. So I'm splitting the hair with the twisting comb, small little sections. These sections can be to your liking. Like I say, the parts don't have to be crispy clean all the way. And then you're going to go in with your grease on the scalp, and then I'm going to twist it just a little bit. I'm gripping the hair. You see I'm grabbing it, I'm combing it out with the twisting comb. Now I'm adding my beeswax. You can see about how much I use per section, and I am a little heavy-handed when it comes to product usage. I use probably more than you need to, but with the twisting comb, you're just gonna take it and spin it in the same motion, twirl the comb around, and then pull it down. So I dropped the comb and finished it off with my finger, but when you're using the twisting comb, you're just gonna spin it around in the same motion to the right and then pull it down. So this process, you don't want to try to go too fast. Just take your time, make sure it's fully twisted all the way down, so when you're done, the twist won't unravel. So that's really the key to this style. Making sure you're twisting it tightly from the root, and then make sure that all the hair is being twisted down. So you can use the twisting comb, you can use your fingers, just use a regular comb and rat tail comb, and then use your fingers. Whatever works best for you. I am not a certified stylist yet, but I do have a passion for doing hair, men, women, kids, just all different hairstyles. Like mainly natural hairstyles and protective stylings are my favorite. I'm gonna link the video to where I did my starter locks, my first video that I posted where I did some starter locks. These are like in between a retwist and a starter lock, because he already keeps his hair kind of in a knotted look, but it wasn't necessarily like parted and twisted the way I twisted it. They were more like micro locks. So this is somewhat like a starter lock because I'm starting my own pattern to this style. So make sure you check the iCard so you can see some of my other natural protective styles in the first video where I did my men's starter locks. So I think you guys can catch the drift on how to do this look. If you need to go back, pause it, and kind of rewatch what I did already, just do that. That's what I do when I learn how to do styles. I'll pause it and just rewatch and rewatch and rewatch, because I'm a very visual learner, like mainly hands-on, but definitely a visual learner. If I can see you do it, I can simulate what you're doing. So just make sure you keep watching it to really understand the style. But I'm going to speed this up, and then I'll come back to you guys at the end. All right, so now I'm grabbing my mousse. I'm just doing the finishing touches. So I always like to finish my protective styles out with adding some mousse to the hair. This is just like some setting mousse. So you just want to put that all throughout the hair, get it in the scalp, make sure it's on all your strands. And this is in real time, so you can see me work that in. Always keep you a towel on hand, and I'm not using a hooded dryer. This is just a dryer attachment. It's like $10 at the beauty supply store. You just attach it to your hair dryer, and it's just like a blow dryer. The difference with this is closer to the scalp. As you'll see when I blow it up, that it kind of just has a snug fit around the head. You see it's blown up. So I'm just gonna let him sit under the dryer for a little bit, and then I'm gonna take it off. So he sat in the dryer for about 15 minutes, and now I am, well, maybe not 15 minutes, probably about 10 minutes. And then I'm just going in with the blow dryer a little bit more to kind of dry the mousse. You can also use like a hot towel and take the steam, or a damp towel that has some steam, hot damp towel, to get the mousse to dry and set the hair a little bit. But I just use the blow dryer. And then when I'm done with the blow dryer, just take the clips out. Make sure all your clips are out. And if you see my bun, I did those braids too. Let me know if you want to see a video on some knotless braids. But anyway, as you can see, I'm just taking all the clips out. And the last thing I'm going to do is spray some braid spray. It's like protective styling spray to set it. And this is the final look. He likes it, so I like it. It's still, like that messy look. It's not 100% neat, but it's dread, so it has personality. I tried to cover up the spots where it's thinning a little bit, but this is the final look. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel, leave me a comment, and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see y'all on the next video.